Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were a swing and a high drive to right center field. Zobrist going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Batting third.
Ready now, Greg Bird. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Lucas Duda would be next. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. He's there to make the play. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Starling
takes a knee-high fastball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Bird ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Jason Wood. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Fouled back. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Russell and Addison. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Here it comes on 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And he struck him out. So a fine. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Strasburg is there for it. One down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Jackie Bradley Jr. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A called strike on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Addison
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So stepping in, Will Atkinson. Fouled back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. In now is John Jay. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And this will be fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Misses. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to short. Russell has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Yeah. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Jason Worth.
Jason Worth is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. on the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Jackie Bradley now. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Russell's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Wilson Contreras.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out. So striding in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jay racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Marte. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
And a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here's the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Atkinson.
Will Atkinson
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with 1 away now. John Jay is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Pause. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Jay. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in to try it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2.
Line to shortstop. He's there. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but and now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at a 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Now in the box, Greg Bird in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he gets ahead 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Here's another 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder. And
hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Addison Russell, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The high fastball is in there. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Duvall is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. In now is John Jay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Step. Carson Smith will be on the mound to start the ninth.
Sanchez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 39, Carson.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 0-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Glenn Perkins takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one guy.
Number 15.
Domingo Santana will be called upon. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the ninth.
Fielder, Steven Souza.
Here's the first pitch. Steven Souza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon
Crawford is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw will go to Russell covering at second. And the standing in, Starling Marte. Joaquin Benoit. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High pop-up. And he'll reach first safely. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Here's Chris Bryant now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up. Where we left off, Jason Worth. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his first. Anthony Ghost will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2, here it is. Runner goes for third. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Here's Jack.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you have the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. It's start.
Right fielder.
Pedro Strop, a 6-foot.
Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Pedro.
Aaron Judge stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Atkinson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Greg Bird, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Addison Russell. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Will Atkinson. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Bradley is there to make the catch. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Lucas Duda now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's got a lot of late swings.
A swing and a miss. Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swings through the slider there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. There is Crawford on to first, and now batting, Adonis Garcia. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, left fielder
Steven Souza at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Now the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about.
now batting, shortstop
Mike Montgomery enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. Tapper up the line. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready one.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron
Wade Davis enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Popped up. Davis just to the right of the mound. And that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony goes. He singled his last time up. And that misses for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. Striding in one. Once again, Nate Eovaldi, a 6'2". Right hand. Weak grounder back to the mound. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Double. Barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Denard Span will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust his count.
And we'll have to leave it there. The left. Handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jay has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Cut fastball misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats and
Justin Wilson enters to make it. Appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first. Todd Frazier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. Adam Duvall is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Souza is under it. 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? Stepping in and ready for another shot. Will Atkinson chasing Shreve. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In now is John Jay. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out. At the plate, Adonis Garcia, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there, base hit. Now in the box, Steven Souza. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Not in time. He's in there at second. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. Trying. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Crawford's got it on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball? David Robertson. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley has a play. 2 down. Standing in, Anthony goes 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Souza is there to make the. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman, Greg
Bird stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Bradley rounds third and is striding for home. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball?
And the right fielder is there to make the. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Fielder, number 4.
Denard Span is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Number 47. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Number 47.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw on-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center. And Hayward has a base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over to first. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a look over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A tag, and he's out. He can't get back in time. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up and a run.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Zobrist. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Digging in, Greg Bird. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul. Settling in now, Alex Avila. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Avila.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Anthony goes. Comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners going. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. So he moves all the way up to third here. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting 8.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Bird gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Batting 9.
In now, Addison Russell. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the... Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
For the Yankees.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goes. Has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. Into the box now, Steven Souza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss. So hard ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, designated hitter
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in now, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. On to second for the force out in the second. Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Judge is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Up next for the Cubs.
So stepping in, Anthony goes. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
The second baseman,
Here's Ben
number
Zobrist
18,
now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Gregorius is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Gary Sanchez
leading off the fourth
comes
inning.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Lucas. Duda now.
A designated hitter, Lucas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Zobrist ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit down the third base line. Duvall takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Goes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Riding in once again.
The designated hitter, Kyle
From the belt,
Schwarber.
kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Throw over to the bag. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a move over to first. Here's Archer on 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will get the force for the out. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Anthony goes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Chopped foul wide of first. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs.
And the throw is in time to... Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Contreras. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Right fielder.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe. Digging in. Chris Bryant. 2-base hit.
Chris Bryant.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Joaquin Benoit.
3 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first. That's inside. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Before the runners go, here's a look to first. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Another full count pitch home, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home. Javier Baez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Stepping into the box, Anthony goes. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Lifted in the air out to left. Souza is under it. 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He could really use it. CC Sabathia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit out towards second. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate. Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-2, here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Duda is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Didi. Gregorius.
Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Center fielder number 7. Starling
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. On his way to second goes Marte. He'll get it into second. Around second now and headed for third. Marte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Jason Hayward swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Hayward becomes the first out of the inning. Out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Designated hitter, Jason Worth.
On the ground to the right side. Bird fields it cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. At the plate, Steven Souza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Left field and deep. Goes. Going back to the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bradley with wheels headed for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hot shot to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Will Atkinson. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Hard hit ball to second. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 40.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Wilson Contreras. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Zobrist is on his way home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Shortstop, Addison
Now the first pitch from CC. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Duvall is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sliced hard on the ground. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing. Just dominating him right now.
On the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Now batting, Didi Gregorius.
Next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision. Mike Montgomery comes on to start the inning. Domingo Santana will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Atkinson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Steven Souza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score, the runner from third. In now, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Zobrist is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he looks at into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Second,
here's big Aaron Judge. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready now, Greg Bird. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-1. Here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He'll try again. 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Digging in, Lucas Duda. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Goes racing back. He makes the play. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ghost going back off the LED board and gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Designated hitter.
First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Pitch on its way to Avila. He pulls this one into right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Gray's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Center fielder.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Goes will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Avila will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Greg Bird.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goes is under it, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Anthony Goes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anthony Goes.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley is there. 1 away. Digging in now, Addison Russell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Over to first, Gray. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bird has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Avila will make the catch there for out number one. Digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Ghost. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Gray now on 2-0. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So striding in, Alex Avila, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Judge is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder,
Anthony Ghost is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work that.
And the throw is in time to get him to trying to pick.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 20.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Fernando Rodriguez is going to take.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 70.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Crawford.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Goes on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bradley Jr.
And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman. Ben
There's a swing and a high pop up. Crawford is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell.
High pop up. Bird is there for it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Gray has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He ready for another chance. Aaron Judge 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped up. Russell coasts under it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Right fielder.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come. Striding in one.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Mike Montgomery is on to.
Lucas Duda.
Domingo Santana is up off the bench. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back on it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya.
Now batter, third baseman, Adam
Carson Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 39.
Adam Duvall stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No outs, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Steven Souza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runners on first with 1 down. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's on the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Left fielder, Anthony.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Souza will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Second baseman, number 18.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Gray's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 3rd trip to the.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Glenn Perkins is going to come.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 15.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ghost will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 99.
Justin Grimm enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for
the Chicago Cubs, number 52.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Grimm
Lays off 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bull.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and there's the good curveball. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Addison.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man. And in the inning, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, it's ball 1. Denard Span will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Two and 1.
Count is 2-1.
2-1 pitch on its way to Span. Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder,
here's Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the now batting, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
This
Popped up.
For the Cubs.
Avila is there for it. 1 away.
Number 4, Denard Span.
In now, Domingo Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Now playing second base, number 9.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Avila, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he'll step off and try and reset. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. A roll to Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck. John Jay will come on now and pinch run here.
John Jay.
The 0-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2, here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Set to deal on 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Standing in, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 with the run. Batted in. Chad Green comes on here.
Atkinson.
Double-barreled action. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Arrieta and Cole duel on the mound. Next. Garrett Cole is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Off the
now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
And this one's in the dirt, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1 out, nobody on. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is McCutchen. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here's Javier Baez. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Fouled back.